I need this. Oh. Sorry. Yes.
Good evening, everyone. It is now my pleasure to introduce the champion of the 77th U.S. Women's Open presented by ProMedica, Minjee Lee. Minjee, just try to put this moment into words.
I mean, this is pretty special. This is the one that I've always wanted to win since I was a little kid. So it just feels pretty amazing to be able to get it done today, and I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Talk a little bit about the round today. It looked like you were in control for most of it, but how much were you paying attention? What were you feeling?
I was pretty nervous all day, to be fair. I started good. I had 2 birdies off the bat, and it was nice just to have that little buffer. I made 2 bogeys on the front 9 as well, and then I didn't hit it that well. I had really good saves, up and downs from a lot of the places, and then finishing, I had a couple birdies and a couple bogeys, so I think that was enough to get it done today.
Beth Ann?
Before I ask my first question, did you have any messages from Kari or your brother on that phone?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's blowing up. There's so many.
Well, was there one from Kari or no?
Oh, yeah, she texted me yesterday and the day before and probably today as well. Yeah.
Awesome. What were your emotions coming up 18? Not very many people get to enjoy that kind of walk with that kind of lead.
I just said to myself, this is pretty amazing. I mean, this is pretty cool. Just looking at the whole crowd and just everybody down the fairways, it was a pretty special moment for me.
Zephyr?
Minjee, with the win, you join Kari Webb and Jan Stevenson as the only 2 Australian women to own more than one major championship. Have you reflected on your place in your country's golf history?
I mean, I haven't been able to even think properly at the moment, but it's such a great honor just to be amongst those 2 names. So it's just really, really special.
Yeah. We're going to hear to Andrew.
Minjee, you were quite poised out there until you were asked about what the prize money meant to you. What
Yes.
do you think you might do with it? And tell us honestly, was it something you thought about at all this week?
To be honest, just maybe right at the beginning, because I like to, keep on top of everything, with what's happening with our tour and, the ladies' golf. So, I did, but not when I was playing. I didn't even think about it at all.
And what might you do with it?
A lot of things. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see.
Jane?
Minjee, you sat here last night and said that tomorrow I want to go make as many birdies as I can. That struck me as a really good, aggressive attitude to have as somebody with a big lead. Was that crucial for you?
Even with a 3-shot lead, I felt like I never felt comfortable today. I felt like I still needed to play well. I still needed to hold my ground. So that's pretty much what I did. And to start aggressively, I think it was the right move. And then after that, I had quite a big shot lead. So I was able to just play my game just to finish.
And then on the 18th, do you know how Scotty Scheffler felt now at Augusta on his 18th?
Oh, I was nervous all day. So I was like, that is like the nervousest I've ever been. Yeah.
We're going to go Jonathan, then Kent on your right.
So yesterday after the round, what'd you do to really just reset or just recoup before you to set up for today?
I really didn't do anything in particular. I just went back to my room, had some dinner, and then just watched the men's golf because it was on Golf Channel, and then I went to bed.
Yeah. Did you lose sleep, or how was your sleep? I mean, was it?
I mean, I woke up really early today, but yeah, it's one of those days where you can't really sleep in. So yeah, for me it was like that.
Kent?
Were there any messages that you got from Kari or your brother that you took to heart as you stepped up to the first tee today?
No, they were just all pretty casual. They were just like, have a great day, and just keep up the good work. So it was nice, just good support.
Beth Ann?
No, you're here by yourself this week, right?
Yeah.
Have you already talked to your mom and dad at this point?
No, I haven't even really checked my phone. I just spoke to my brother and that was it.
Oh, you spoke to your brother on the phone. What
yeah,
did he say?
Mike had him on speed dial.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, what did he say?
He just said, "Well done and see you tomorrow." Yeah, well.
There you go. When you two were growing up, did you pretend to putt to win the U.S. Open? Did you two do that?
I'm not sure about him. I'm sure he has done it, but I for sure have done it. This is to win the U.S. Open, like for a little 5-footer. Like, I've done that plenty of times when I was growing up.
On the right.
Yeah, you said in particular the U.S. Open is what you've dreamed of. What are your earliest memories of the U.S. Open, and why was it this tournament that was so special?
I'm not sure. It was just maybe the trophy. When I was little, I was like, oh, it's such a cool trophy. But then when I was like growing up playing, I saw like the highlights of Webby winning and, Lorena and just a lot of people that I looked up to, Annika winning. So just I think maybe that's what kind of sparked my love.
Yeah. And with obviously Ash Barty winning the Australian Open and then of course retiring, and then you winning this, what do you think all this means for women's sports in Australia?
Well, I won't be retiring.
Yes.
Good. For women's golf in Oz or in,
or just for women's sports in Australia.
I mean, I think this will be huge for all the little girls and even the boys and the children watching. I know there's been a really big boom in WA. The girls have been a lot more interested in playing, so hopefully they've watched me on TV and I can be a good role model to them and they'll start getting more involved.
Right here.
The winners here have been Annika, Corey Webb, Christy Kerr, and now yourself. What does it mean to join that elite of company, and what about Pine Needles do you think produces that level of champion?
I mean, how cool. Just to be amongst those names is pretty special. And just for the course, I think it's a very ball striker's golf course. Obviously, the greens are quite tricky, so you need to be able to control your spin and hit it, I guess, on the right parts of the green. So I think maybe ball striking and putting.
Great. Well, Minjee, congratulations again.
Thank you.